Yo, what up? So, we're doing something a little bit different today. This is not no like beginner's guide, like how to level up fast. I did a recording and I was like, it didn't sit right with me. So, a lot of people has been asking, Crew, what do I do in this game? I don't understand the plot of the game. I got you. I want you to understand this game as much as possible, okay? Because this game could get very complex towards the middle of your gameplay. So we're gonna break it down for you, okay? So when you enter the game, right, you're gonna style your character and make him look the way you want to look. Boom, right? The typical MMORPG stuff, right? This game is based on an MMORPG around mages, hunters, warriors, killing mobs, getting into dungeons, killing mini bosses, doing obbies, getting drops, getting items, upgrading items, just a whole plethora of things that you could do in this game. Scrolling, you could go into fishing, you could catch certain fish and make a certain item out of those fish. You could go to like so much stuff you can do in this game. But I want you to get down the basics, right? So the first thing that I want you to know is that there's this hotbar on the left of your screen, right here. You have your inventory, your settings, your skills, your quest, guild, ether shop, right? Ether shop is something that you will have like if you want to buy stuff with Robux. What you need to focus on is your skills. This book right here. You see this little hand with the star? These skills right here. This is what you want to focus on because right here you get to build your stats. If you read it, strength gives you physical damage. Vitality gives you HP regeneration and MP regeneration and upgrade your MP and HP. And then right here, intelligence gives you magic damage. Your magic damage for like your mages or certain abilities for your hunter and your paladin for your warriors or some sort, right? And your dexterity obviously is your attack speed and your critical chance, right? So if you're familiar with MMORPG and you understand that, this game shouldn't be that hard to get to. You know what I mean? You see that thing right here? This thing right here? If you want to get like you can press rewards and it shows to the left, but if you teleport there, that's like a boss. Yeah, like a mini boss you could do. Or some of them are like actual bosses. So you have like these books right here, these 3 books that I want you to understand too. This one here is your adventure book for your double slash, your magic missiles, and your regeneration. You always want to get your double slash and your regeneration up. Magic missile, yeah. Rock throw, don't really need it. It's your magic missile regen and your double slash. Once you get your class, I'll talk about this book later on down the road. After I show you what you need to do when you first enter the game. When you first enter the game, you're gonna talk to this guy Scruff, and you're gonna do the quest. You just need to go around and do all these quests, right? So the quests are gonna happen. You're gonna see a bunch of UIs like pop up above their head, and you could talk to those people and do their quests. And then you see all these other ones right here. I think these little blue ones are like side quests. These are like side quests right here, right? Side quests, and then right here, this is the main quest. This is main quest. The mayor's the main quest. This is Mushtown. This is one of the first stages, okay? And then right here, this is your shop. You could purchase things in here. You could purchase worn boots that give you stats like stamina. You could get wood sword that gives you 26 extra damage, or pitchfork. And when you do enter the game, make sure you're in this area. You see the mayor? Just turn around and walk behind this tent, and under this bridge, there's a chest that will give you a wooden sword that will help you with your leveling. That's going to be very, very important, right? So that's one chest you want to get. So after that, right, you want to hit level 10 right after this. Right after you hit level 10, you're good to go. You're solid, bro. You're good. You're ready to go pick your class and your subclass. Don't spend too much time in Mushtown, because once you're stuck in Mushtown, you're just going to be like, oh, this game is repetitive. I'm over it. Once you reach level 10, go towards this mushroom forest right here. And then cut a quick right. And then you're going to see this bridge. And you're going to see this guy sitting down. If you're not level 10, you might not be able to make it through here. Make sure you grab the chests too. The chests are very important. So, boom. We're going to go to Great Crossroads, right? At level 10, you could pick your class that you want. You see this picture right here? You could pick up mage, hunter, or warrior. What the cool thing about it is when you enter this, I like how they did this. You see these highlighted areas? You could read up on what you want to do. So if you investigate the mage, a secret society of mages, warden of the tree of life, welcome sight in dangerous times. Or you could be a warrior. So Mages, they're like sorcerers, bro. They're sorcerers, clerics, warlocks, or you know what I mean? Like, you're a wizard, Harry. You know, like Harry Potter. That's what it is. Warriors are the grunts. These guys are tanks and they do high damage. They have a paladin, but there's a knight that does high damage that holds a shield with a sword, or you could be a berserker that holds a dual swords and you do high damage, brain dead damage. It's just, you can make a good build off warriors, right? And then you have your hunters. We consider these guys glass cannons, right? These guys are assassins. These guys are rangers. They're snipers. They're assassins in the shadows. And you could be a bard or a trickster, which is like one of those jester rangers. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's interesting. All classes have its interesting thing. I don't think there's this class is better than that class, this class. Some people will argue there is, but like, it's whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? You don't have to argue. Like, what do you feel like playing? You want to play mage? You want to play hunter? You want to play warrior? You know what I mean? So make sure you choose wisely. So I'm going to show you where you pick your class after you get level 10. And it's right over here. Hello, Pause. What's good, bro? He was waiting for me. And then you make a left at the statue and then cut a right. And you're just going to follow this pathway where these colorful trees are at. You see that? That's like Porphyrilio. There's a giant scarecrow, dude. When you see that, that's a giant scarecrow. Those give you like extra stuff, you know, like giant coins and stuff. So you have mage, warrior, and hunter. You choose what you want to choose. I usually could go with hunter, and you could talk to him, and they'll say, "Oh, I want to join," and you could join them. Or you could talk to this person and say, "I want to join," right? Or you could talk to this mage right here and say, "I want to join," and you'll join, and you'll get a mage rune or a warrior rune or a hunter rune, whichever one. After that, that's pretty much where the fun actually begins. You have to reach level 30 to get a subclass. If you want to learn how to level up fast, please look in the description below. I'm gonna post a video right there, or I'm gonna post it right here on one of the tab cards right there. It's gonna be how to level up fast in Vesteria. So just keep that in mind. But that's pretty much the gist of the whole subclass or class and what to do after level 10. Get out of Mushtown, man. Go adventure. Just go anywhere. You could go anywhere. Remember, it's an MMORPG, but I want you to understand that there's certain areas in the game that you need to know, and there's gonna be more videos where you could like understand and learn the game more. I stream almost every day from 8:30 p.m. PST, and you can ask these questions and I can help you out. I don't mind doing that. Inventory is very important. If you're a hunter, you're going to be running like daggers like mines, or let me just show you where Nilgarth is. I think how to get to Nilgarth. You see all these guys, like, dude, this is a feel good thing. Like, these people are actually out here grinding, trying to get the best freaking gear. Like, these guys are trying to level up. What the heck? Oh yeah, by the way, fireplaces heal you. That's a really good thing to know. Fireplaces heal you. Oh, look at that. That's a bard. This guy's playing bard. He's a bard. You see his abilities? That's his abilities as a hunter bard. He's a buff class. Basic drums. Do the quest. Again, do the quest. Do the quest in here in the Great Crossroads and get to level, just say 20 or 15, right? Or 30. It doesn't really matter. Just do the quest, and then right here, this guy, you could talk to this guy, and I don't know what I think this guy, you have to be a certain level to pass this. What's the level of Verity? Is it 17? So it's 17 here. Me, I just usually grind till 20 and I go in. So it's level 17, and then once you get here past this area, this is called Nilgarth. Nilgarth is like the place where you want to trade, you want to sell stuff. Pretty a market. It's a marketplace. Just put it that way. It's a marketplace. Those where you sell stuff. When you have an item that you're like, oh, I really like this item, but I want it to be higher level. I think that's gonna be a question. Like, you see, like this fishing rod, right? Or let's see. You see this capper staff? How it's level 50. I'm just gonna break this down for you. You see how it's level 50 and the max level is 55? If you guys didn't know that by now. It's level 55 is max level. You're gonna be like, oh, here, you talk to this guy, Blacksmith Ralph. he's the one that reforges your items for gold, and you pretty much reforge it to the next level. You see how it's level 50 and this is 55? It does increase your damage by 12. So just keep that in mind. Just use this forge for items that you want to get to max level. If you have like an item that's level 50, it goes to level 55. That's pretty much the reforging system. Plain and simple. The only thing is it gets expensive. So, but yeah, this is Nilgarf. This is Taxi Man Dave. He could TP you wherever you want to go that you visited before. So yeah, that's Taxi Man Dave. And here's a potion shop where you can buy your potions, you can buy your arrows, you can buy some Nilgarf runes. And Nilgarf, oh, there you go. That's what I wanted to break down. Runes, right? So Nilgarf rune, this rune, if you use it, it will teleport you back to Nilgarf. So here, let's go to Taxi Man Dave, and let's go to Mushtown, for instance. Go to Mushtown. I'm going to use that Nilgarf rune here, boom, and go down to my Nilgarf rune down here. I'm going to click it, and it's going to ask me, are you sure you want to use the Nilgarf rune? And then it's going to take me back to Nilgarf. You know what I mean? A lot of people are like, what the heck are runes? What are runes? Those are runes. And there's runes for different areas, like warriors, for example. You guys have your own runes. And mages, you guys have your own runes. And there's primary other places like not Tree of Life. Taro's Mall, they have its own room. Coliseum has its own rune. I think Tribute Wars has its own rune. So, and that's instant TP. It TPs you there automatically. So, but let me get you involved with your bank. Your bank is something that people are like, oh, Crew, I have so much stuff in my inventory. What am I gonna do? Don't worry about it. There's this place called Nilgarf Bank. You go in this area and you talk to him, and you have your own bank where you could put stuff in. You see what I mean? So you're not carrying all your stuff, and like, just imagine you had a full inventory and there's like everything you needed, and then like you dropped like a really good item, but you can't grab it because your inventory is full and you don't want to give up anything. Before you start grinding, make sure you put stuff in your bank. That's really important. Make sure you put stuff in your bank before you go grind, because I think that's one important thing that you need to do. So, and if I'm moving too fast, please put in the comment section below what I should focus on, because I'm trying to give you as much information as possible. Just rewind the video if you don't really understand anything, because you know you can just replay the video. So, but if you want to understand like scrolling systems or any of that stuff, I just wanted to get that information out to you guys on how to start the game, right? Getting you to level 10, do the quest, get to level 10, and then once you're level 10, don't stay in Mushtown. Go out and pick a class. And I showed you how to pick a class and how you wanted to do it. You know what I mean? And then after that, get to level 17 and get to Nilgarf and start putting stuff in your bank, and then go out there and grinding. Because once you get to Nilgarf, that's when you want to go grind, right? And you can always ask questions. Everybody's in Nilgarf talking like, hey, where do I go after this level? Because like there's level 10s in here right now. You see that? Level 17s in here right now. Level 32s. Everybody asks questions, right? So make sure you understand that. And then right here, you have your little bank. Or not your bank, your marketplace, where you could put stuff up for sale if you want to sell things. You see crazy things in here, crazy items, but you want to get your gold up. But that's pretty much my beginners, because I don't want to throw so much information at you as a beginner, because I just want you to get to Nilgarf, put stuff in your bank, and go grind. Because there's a difference between beginner, intermediate, and advanced. You know what I mean? You're not at that intermediate phase where you're like, I want to go grind. I need this. I need that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, advanced is like, I need to make the right build. I need the right stats. I want to curse something. I need this item. I need that item. I need mods. I need that. Like, you don't want to go there yet. Just enjoy the game the way it is. Go to Nilgarf. Don't get overwhelmed with the information. Don't try to speedrun it, because you're just going to get overwhelmed and you're just going to quit. Don't do that to yourself. There's a lot more to the game than just cursing and other stuff, like fishing. Like, dude, I love out here just going fishing, dude. Like, I fish for crazy stuff like crimson fish, you know what I mean? Hopefully that gave you a little more like it wasn't overwhelming. Hopefully it gave you like a little bit of relief, like, okay, it's an MMORPG. Got it. Gotta get my class. Gotta get the right gear. Gotta grind. It's a grind game, bro. Like, a lot of people quit on this game because it's an easy game, but at the same time, it's like, once you get to like the cursing and all that stuff, like trying to get the right stats for your build, and stuff starts blowing up, you're like, oh my god. But those are quitters, bro. Like, I ain't really no quitter, bro. I wasn't raised a quitter, bro. Those are quitters, bro. Those are people you need to stay away from. You know what I mean? But thank you again, man. If you have any questions about anything on this video, but hey, remember your skills. Focus on your skills, your stats, right? Your inventory. If you want to change your keybinds, go to your keybinds and go through it here, how you want to do it. And then remember, focus on your quest, right? Your quest. If you want a bounty book, get the bounty book. If you want to get extra silver, extra gold to get you started. And then the ether shop, don't worry about it. You could focus on that when you get to like the advanced gameplay, you know what I mean? But focus on your leveling and what you feel, what you want to play. As a beginner, you want to understand, do I want to play a mage? Do I want to play a warrior? Do I want to play a hunter? What do hunters have? If you want me to do a video on like what subclasses are great, or what subclasses are there, I can, because for subclasses for hunters, there's assassin, ranger, trickster, and bard. It has 4, right? Assassin's gonna be pretty much the high DPS in the shadows, assassinating stuff, right? High DPS. Ranger is like the archer of everything, sniping, raining, hailing arrows down on their opponents, you know what I mean? And then the trickster is like the intelligence build for hunters, like trapping them in little triangles and doing some good damage and teleporting them to different areas. Like, that's a trickster. And then the bard is a character that just pretty much helps you buff your friends, pretty much. And then warrior, berserker, knights and paladin, mages, sorcerers, warlocks, and clerics. So, but your choice, how you want to play it. Don't get too caught up with what the end game stuff. Enjoy the game. That's all we ask for, baby. Enjoy the game. Figure out what class you want. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I love you guys. I'll see you guys on the stream later.